There's no saving this one. This was very good, and I think that was the thing that did it. Which is fine. That was fun. Wonder what the other path is. Yeah, I think we'll try the quick out this time. Both of these are actually not very good. We also got Edge Prior again. I hate this game. I can't believe the Edge Prior gave us a second Edge Prior that does nothing for us. I think maybe we're gonna take Sketch. We're gonna do a little bit of a silly one. That last one was a little disheartening. That one was a little bit disheartening. I mean, I agree, Kelly, that you did say you needed the help, but it's a little bit sad that I didn't realize, duh, he's gonna attack you outside Relentless and kill you no matter what you do, so don't be dumb. I was dumb anyway. But that's okay. We just need to get like another movement thing and we'll be all good. What's the best way to do this? Probably 5 damage to you. Probably 1 the heal. And you're learning a lot, there's gonna be some hiccups. Yeah, all things considered, I'm not upset about that win, because I think minus that, like if I had known that, taken the 50, I think we just do everything exactly the same. And he just doesn't die in 1 hit, but he will die in 2 hits. So like, he dies the second time that Seraph comes up, no matter what. So it still might even be a little bit rough. I still don't know if we win that one, thinking about it. It's definitely not... I was about to say, I'm not sure you won it anyway. Yeah, I don't really think we do, because I think in Relentless, Seraph just domes the first guy, so like we needed to be doing a... We were scaling up the damage, I think, enough, but it was not for sure a win. That's a fact. It was definitely not a foregone conclusion that we had a win, so... I really don't... There's gotta be a way to do it that kind of involves, oddly enough, I feel like regen. If you can get your regen high enough on the Seraph, it's good, but I think a regen build may be good. Tanks usually go with this clan, they're no longer really viable. Yeah. I agree. It's definitely interesting. I wanna explore this guy. He's not my favorite, but I think he has some really unique things that he can do. I mean, that would have saved us last time. No, I'm taking Hidden Passage. But yeah, that's what I was also somewhat thinking, is that it sounds good in theory, but because you can't stall with a single regen, it does get a little bit sketchy. Do we want to maybe try to get... I think I want to go this way. Double stack is a guess, I think, but I do want to make this a little bit cheaper. I kind of hate not getting the 10 on that one, but I did want to get one of these. Neither of these are really all that great for us. Oh, the sweeper's not terrible though, but I was really hoping for I was hoping for like an Animus. I wanted to see what. I was actually also kind of hoping for the buff here. Like I wanted the other shell. The one that was unshattered. I wanted an unshattered shell. That I think was our best bet. Oh, our Edge Prior went up there. I didn't want the Edge Prior there. I wanted the big old guy. I wanted him. Edge. This counts as a healing spell. I didn't know that. It also probably might have been a little better to upgrade him. I could also have seen that. You're just gonna get through. So I don't really know if there's much I can do about that. So enjoy your trip, I guess? Also, wasted 19 damage, so just wasted another kill. This is gonna be a rough floor to take care of. Oh, he actually hit this, so like that's really nice to hit. The Train Steward doesn't do anything. Stops him from taking damage though. We only took 4 damage? Okay, 4 damage here. If we draw our hidden passage again, I think we want to move. We didn't. We did hit this, so like that's really good for us. Let's bump up the guy in the back. Probably with the spikes. It just feels kind of weird to use it because you don't want the tanks because no base resource you don't really need. Or if you cross paths, both seem kind of unnecessary. Yeah, I agree. It does feel very weird right now. I think he has some really cool concepts behind him. And that's why I'm really wanting to explore it. But I do agree, it just feels a little bit weird. But he also may just kind of... He may be one that you just want to lean more into elsewhere. Like lean into another clan or something for a little bit, so I'm excited to give it a shot. I think we kind of like this ritual battle. We're running some Ember issues right now, which is really not great, but this Rail Beater could be good. This is what we wanted though, so I think we're gonna take that. He's got some interesting stuff. I just don't think I quite understand what I'm wanting out of him yet. I think once I figure out what I want out of him, it's all gonna kind of make sense. And see, that kind of sucks. Also, it just doesn't feel like you get enough. Like, I feel like he would be really good if he got a little bit more healing. Agreed, I don't know how to use him. Yeah. We might as well large stone. You. I like that. I like that. We do need to get these Train Stewards out, like, as soon as possible. But for right now, I kind of like the way this is looking. It's gonna suck because our middle floor is still mostly going to be Train Stewards, so we're really looking to get rid of those or get lucky. Okay. Okay. That's what you like to see. That's very much what you like to see. I think we're just gonna put on these root seeds. So my kind of plan right now is to use adaptive mutation and basically make him a tank. So we're gonna see how this one pans out. I kind of feel like we got a few different ways of looking at this one. I don't know where we're at, if I'm being honest. I don't quite know where we're at. Just giving this one a good old try. So the other thing is like we could start pushing this guy up. which doesn't seem bad either. I think this is just very good though. I can't believe Virtual Battle got a buff. I just am a little bit more. I like the rage builds probably a little bit more than some other people value them. So I think I wouldn't say that it wasn't like necessary or it's not a good call. I'm just happy to see it. I think it just feels a little bit better for playing for 3 Ember at 10 than it does with some of the other ones. So like Inflame felt really good, and Inflame sometimes didn't feel all that. Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna stack this on again. Now we're approaching something really interesting with him. I don't think he's anything to write home about, but I think he's set up in an interesting spot. I think maybe the rage has something to it with this one. So we'll have to see. I think the adaptive mutation might have something going for it. Because he gets some decent attack value. Like his health is good to start with, so I think kind of buffing it, you're not losing too much by giving him a lot of HP, I think. So we'll have to. I'm excited to explore this path a little bit. I think there's something on this one. Look at that play though. Heal for 7. Smart thinking. Alright. Oh look, more quick. The game just really wants us to get quick on this guy, doesn't he? Because we have no healing, I'm gonna take Alloy of the Ancients. An Animus of Will? No? But quick Animus of Will could be good. We only have 1 Razor Sharp, but we give some Ritual Battles maybe. Also, if we put 2 Heartstones on and then Adaptive Mutation, that is interesting. I'm holding on, Kelly. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? This is theory crafting time. This is where we gotta figure out what works. You know, we got some weird stuff. I'm excited for the weird stuff. I like hearing it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's all part of the fun. I do have Wily with Quick. I got Wily, Coyote. You haven't been paying attention? I just played out of my mind. Okay. That's kind of the plan. That's the plan right now. What do we need? I'll take Ember. I'll try to get a Restoring Retreat. I think would be better, but I don't think I'm not banking on that. I'm happy we got one. But I like the way you're thinking, Kelly. I do think we gotta go right here. I would like to duplicate a card, but I don't think we have really anything crazy that we want to duplicate. I think I am gonna take the improved firebox, kind of for the same idea like we did last time. I'm gonna go be quiet. You probably already sent this. I was texting it. I didn't say it, but like I picked up, and that's why I picked up sketches thinking that. 3 sting spells to your hand. Give him incant. I think so. We're gonna swap into Thornlord here. My thinking is we have adaptive mutation, so that's kind of like 1 health later, which could be good. And it gives us a little bit more leeway, I think, just in general. So more draw though is also what you kind of want to see. Just pick up a Demon Fiend. Pretty nice, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 already. It's like we have to get rid of 3 things for the Demon Fiend. Yeah, I think we'll take it for right now. The other good thing kind of is we have the hidden passage, so we can really try to we can make the overload work. So I think maybe that was that. Wow, we hit no little guys. I was gonna say the only thing to make this better would be if we happen to hit our hidden passage right away. Can't stop the tide. The tide is rolling in. Okay. This incant's interesting. This incant is interesting. Kind of sucks to have that happen. I think we might as well play the Edge Priory in front. Okay. We definitely have some interesting stuff going. Also, I kind of like how they go downsize. The Animus of Will looks a little bit off, but we're getting our draw engine online really early with this one. So that's... like, that looks pretty good. Because we have the Rage, I think that really changes how that is played now. We might as well play the Dream Steward in front. Do we want to Adaptive right now? I think we might as well Adaptive right now. Ah, no, it's really weak right now. Luckily we're definitely drawing our hidden passage, so like our Sketches of Salvation floor gets really, really crazy this turn. Yeah, like that's what you want to see. Now if we can just hit our Animus of Will who's hiding. Like, what is this Animus of Will doing? I don't even know why I bothered doing that, if I'm being honest. Okay. Here, Adaptive Mutation is not all that great. I'm gonna be honest. We probably should have just kept playing. Yeah, with that much damage, we still had like 2 big hits. We could have gotten a lot more damage out of that, so that's a little bit of a misplay. I think this goes a lot further because there's a lot more attacks in the back. So I know we picked up the Animus of Will, and like the Animus of Will is a good target, but I think if it's the second, it's really bad. So it's not really great to do that. Now this is good. That's what you like to see. I actually think the stings are pretty good. Did they buff stings? Hold on. Did stings get a buff? I'm pretty sure stings got a buff. Yeah, stings still... Did stings always do 10 damage? I thought they did 5 damage. Nope, they've always done 10. Oh no, they did do 5. Sweet. That's really nice. It's actually really, really nice. Do we care about the spreading spores? We kind of have a lot of things that would benefit from spreading spores, I think. But also, double stack isn't as good now because it'll make that. So I don't know. I feel like the double stack nerf makes spreading spores a lot worse. Especially since spreading spores doesn't work with Edge Priory or Edge Prior. I think we're just gonna skip. Rage Serum's alright. I don't really want to draw it though, so it seems probably not worth taking. Oh, we dropped some frames. We're okay. I do think we want to go left and upgrade our units. At the start of turn, I like how it's just at the start of turn. Bulletin speaks to those visions of the exiles' purpose to forestall the divinity's desertion and avoid Armageddon. Ah, the history has been lost time, it seems, as we've only created this new destruction ourselves. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Multi-strike. Demon Fiend multi-strike? Probably Demon Fiend multi-strike. I want to buff her up, and I do think we're just gonna purge this Edge Prior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we gotta purge the Edge Prior because I really think we got something going. I don't know if it's fantastic yet. I'm not quite sold on it. This spot's gonna suck because it's gonna heal a lot of health. Kind of a bad setup again, but what can you do, right? Oh look, actually best setup. You should sing on this floor. Okay, well this is good. Technically he's gonna lose 5 HP from us doing this, so. I really like this artifact, by the way. I think it's unique. I don't know if it's the bee's knees, but it's got some interesting uses to it. Let's buff up you, I think. Our adaptive mutation's not that great for us right now. I don't really know what we're looking to do with it. It's in a weird spot, all things considered, so it's gonna kill you now, right? Yeah. Yeah, we would really like to go to a Merchant of Magic, which is gonna suck because we get 2 down here, so that's good, but it's not, we're not hitting everything that I would like to right now. But just because, like, we don't have scaling, so we have a good base, I think. We just need a little bit more scaling. And honestly, this Rage sets that up in a good spot. So, like, it's really good that we have that. And now that this incant thing, I think I'd like to go into a second one of that. I think if we get Thornlord 2, I'm imagining it's just gonna be like he gains 4 attack or something. Like, when we do something like that, I think we're really happy. Just continue to buff that up. It doesn't matter because of the sweep quick. Okay. I'm seeing some merits out of this guy. This is going to be the one that's very interesting and I want to watch. Yeah, I think we want to adaptive mutation, but we probably want to adaptive mutation last here. go ahead and adapt to mutation. You gain 35 damage, lose 2 damage. I'm okay with that. Because that doesn't really do anything, but... we're gonna kill it, which is insane to me. This is amazing. Okay. Not doing fantastic damage, but we still have we have a lot more survivability than we did last time. And we just don't have our scaling quite there yet. But we are very, very close. Maybe we go more stings here? More stings is like 4 uses of that, so I think maybe we go more stings. I don't know. I think Brandon Right or Dark Deal? Let's see. We don't have any healing, which makes me kind of don't think we want Dark Deal, but... The Rage is really good, though. Okay, is there a reason? We probably need to go get rid of cards. We can up our Animus of Will and up our Husk Hermit here, so I think that's what we're gonna do. More so than Trinkets and Gold. We're probably not looking for anything crazy. Yeah, like probably this is good enough. Probably good enough. And we might as well just throw something on. I don't think we're gonna get any more buffs. But what do we want here? Umbra maybe? Damage shield's not interesting enough. I do think they made damage shield a little bit better. I do think damage shield with the new Seraph is a little bit better, but I think we want to get these torches out of the deck. They're definitely slowing it down, especially when we have Vine Grass that are free. Okay, so we still got some time. I really don't think our scaling is here yet. I want to check the map and see if we're gonna get a Hell Vent. We do get a Hell Vent with the Merchant of Magic, so that could help with our scaling. So I think really that's what we need. This is like a little bit better, but still not really ideal, I think. That's really ideal to hit. You do play dazed 1 to enemy units. So when we play, we're gonna get dazed, which we're okay being dazed. Let's go ahead and just piercing the boss. Fruit Seed. This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have so much draw next turn. What was the other shard? It's the Weight of Contrition. So that's kind of exactly what we want to see. We're okay just taking that 5 damage because it actually gets healed back because he's on this bottom floor. Because he's on the bottom floor here. So that was just good. We would like a little bit of healing. You can play that up there. That doesn't affect us. I think before we go up, we wanna probably okay. So we need to have 1. I think what we do is we Root Seed. This should give us 2 thorns. Then we can kill 1, kill the other one. Hidden Passage ourselves up. Then we can Razor Sharp, then Root Seed. Okay. At the very, even if this play doesn't end up being good, I think it's interesting still to kind of do this. We're juggling a lot. You know, we have a lot of stuff going on in this one. Do we even care about getting that in our hand? I don't really think so. Actually, we could just do this, so... Let's put Alloy of the Ancients on him. Okay, we're getting some interesting categories. I really would like it to stop putting my Animus of Will so far forward, because it just doesn't feel as great buffing up an Animus of Will that's so far forward. Yeah. That doesn't do anything. So maybe we want to ascend you so that we can kill you. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we hit with all this. Okay. The Thorn Lord has gotten really interesting for us, and I think I'm really enjoying this. The adaptive mutation has definitely is not the gangbusters. Like no one's writing home about it right now, but it does become really interesting because we can keep doing damage, building up his rage, and then it heals, so we kind of get multiple. We get to dip a whole bunch into it, which I think is really good for us. Probably just want to be buffing up the Animus of Will. This floor is a packed floor. And the fact that everything gets quick on it is just really awesome. Again, now that we have something a little bit beefier in the front, I feel a lot better about our chances, but I don't think we're not set. We still have a lot that can go wrong. Picking up another thing of Ember is gonna go a pretty long way for us. Just having 5 is just gonna be that little tiny bit more. And actually, I'm a lot less scared of melee weakness than I was with that last one. Like, I really thought they were gonna kill everything, and like, Seraph was never going to attack. So now I have that down, like, I think we're in a little bit better of a spot. Yeah, you see, because now, like, our thing becomes a 126, 133. So, like, that's really good. We're really happy to see that. Doesn't matter what we use, so we just want to like maximize our spell casts here. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This feels interesting. I feel like I'm making a lot of decisions. I would normally think like a run like this is done, but I really do not feel that way, which is what I really like to see. We cannot play this Ascend on anything, so I guess we technically probably could Ascend the Husk Hermit, but that's probably not worth one attack on him. Okay. Yeah, bring on more of these. Our draw feels phenomenal, let me say, on this. Like, it just feels like we're really pulling it together. I still don't think the scaling is there. I think we really need to get like a holdover on a Razor Sharp or something. Preferably 2. Maybe even like a holdover on that Rage could be really good at this point. That's like 20 damage. It goes down, but like it converts really well. Not interested in any of those. Definitely taking Ember here. We kind of discussed that while we were going through. It's just going to enable us to draw more. We don't need draw, and capacity doesn't matter, so it's obviously the way to go. Let's first pick up and see what's here. Incant 2 with 100 health. I think we want to take this. We're easily getting all the spellcasts in, so Permafrost. I think maybe Permafrostic Adaptive Mutation isn't bad. Just re-rolling here. We got holdover on Razor Sharp Edge. Okay, that's what we really wanted to see. Kind of okay keeping it at 1 right now, because we only have a single one, and we can spare 1 Ember a turn to get 30 damage. Like, that's really good for us. Nah, I think we're actually gonna take this challenge. I think the 400 gold, I think I undervalued it last time for us because I overestimated our strength, and I don't know if our strength is fully there yet. Like, we're very close, but I don't think we're just there. this looks very scary, obviously. So, like, that's really bad, but I promise it's gonna be okay. Probably should have played that first, all things considered. We do, like I said, it's gonna look a little bit sketchy, but we're drawing 10 cards next turn, so we're probably gonna draw some outs. The 8 damage matters, but also healing 5 is good. Healing 5 is nothing to shake a stick at. We just have to kill the thing in the back here if we don't get a hidden passage, which we ended up getting a hidden passage, so we're in a very, very good spot now. Let's go ahead. This is actually probably the best positioning and exactly what we wanted to see when we got this. So we're in a very, very happy spot right now. Yeah. Doesn't matter because they're quick, so they're just gonna go ahead and melt everything. I don't even care about where we play this. Okay. 9 draws next turn too. We drew through our entire deck in 3 turns, which is, I think, exactly where I want to be. Having these wilts, having these stakes for these wilts are also going to be really nice. We're going to use a Horn Break just because it's 1 spellcast as opposed to, you know, the 2 or 3 that we would have. Alright, this is a little bit sad of a turn. This is why we kind of still are working on a little bit of Ember. Like, we didn't really get to do much there. Actually, he lived the Onslaught, which is very, very surprising. Probably if we put more focus on that floor, we could have just killed him on that one. So that's a little bit of a misplay, but we also have a Sting to finish it off. I forget that the Stings now do 10 damage, so like that's really, really good. I think probably now is as good a time as any maybe to do this. It probably doesn't matter right now, all things considered. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. I think the heal is good enough. I don't think we're gonna need to make it as like beefy as we normally do with our rage, and this way it gives us something to start working with again. Not that he was in trouble of dying, but we are seeing a lot of where like things are a little bit dire right now. And not dire from like a standpoint of, oh no, we're gonna lose. It's just we run into weird waves where some, like that first hand we got, we didn't get like any stings, so we didn't get to keep up our draw, and then on top of that we didn't have the Ember really to play everything on that one, so we kind of have these waves that we're going through that we're going to be looking to kind of prevent a little bit more. Ideally we're going to spend 5 Ember. Basically we want every card in our hand to be half an Ember. We want to draw 10 cards and we want the total to be half an Ember on them. And I think putting like Razor Sharp on that is one of the ways we get that to happen. Yeah, we're okay just like doing a little bit of damage down here. There's nothing really else we wanted. We could technically like reorder some stuff with our Vine Grasps though, which could be meaningful. I don't think it ever will be, but it could be, which is just a good thing to have. Yeah, this is what you want to see. This is really what you want to see. He's gonna get 1 single attack in. So I think now that we put a little bit of bulk, I say a little bit of bulk, but we put probably as much bulk in front of our units as we possibly could. I'm kind of thinking of the Restoring Retreat, if we're being honest. I think so. Because my thought process on the Restoring Retreat is the Shadewing that goes up top, we can always Restoring Retreat him down if need be. And this way, if like on that last one, looks like we're gonna take a lot of damage on the bottom floor, we can get our guy, put him up top instead of down on the bottom. He's in a little bit better of a position, I think. We need to put this on Razor Sharp Edge, that always happens. what does it have? Some of the abilities trigger an additional time. Probably not really what we're looking for. It will get us 6 sting spells the first time, which is really gonna be 5. And I guess maybe that's not bad, because we could hit, you know, it guarantees us 10. Then it's probably fine to draw those. So maybe, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and take that. I think we want to go back here, just re-roll this and see what we get. Permafrost. Let's go ahead and permafrost. Is there something we want to permafrost? Not really. Looking at it, not really. I'm kind of okay paying the 2 Ember for the Restoring Retreat, because that's kind of just like an opportunity cost. Like, I don't think we'll ever really get to use it to great effect, but I don't think we're going to take the permafrost. So I think we're just going to end up purging a card here. And we're going to purge a torch, because the torches don't do anything for us. Yeah. We are going to duplicate the Razor Sharp Edge. I think we have to do that. And I think with the 1 Ember applied 10 Rage, I think we're going to be able to handle this. I think we're going to be in a good spot. I think we're going to make our Animus of Will so incredibly strong. We just need to not hit Animus of Will in front. Okay, this is shaping up to be very, very good. Okay, so this still works out exactly where we wanted. That's also another reason why I took that, was now we actually have that rolling. Now we don't have to worry about Seraph's silly rally. We're done with interacting with Seraph beyond him attacking us for 20 damage, which also gets healed by 5. So as long as we get, I don't think we have any healing, right? We have Adaptive Mutation. We have the armor. It's like the armor gain will be nice on that as well. Okay, that gets put on you. That also gets put on you. So we want to maximize our drawing. We want to consume a card. Also, not taking damage here is what's... Okay, so this is kind of what I was thinking. So our Shattered Shell, or our shell here, is going to continue to have this weakness until Seraph will always put it on this floor, but Seraph will not always be attacking this floor. So like here, Seraph is going to attack this floor. So like, there's nothing we can do here. And we're kind of okay with that, to be honest. This is kind of what we wanted to have rolling along. Probably because he's only taking 25. I think it probably is okay. What I was gonna say is we could actually move Seraph here, and that way he doesn't trigger the melee weakness. But I think losing the melee weakness here is better than saving and then having it build up just even one more stack. Like one more stack would have done even more damage. So I think we're happier to do that. Gotta make sure you're hitting Animus of Will. I can't even see her at this point. This is like the most precarious I've ever had to be with this. Again, you just play the Horn Break. This Emblem of the Exiles is turning out really, really good for us. It becomes middle again. It's actually gonna keep us alive. Yeah, this has kept our front guy alive quite a bit. Also, there's a combo with the Restoring Retreat where we can Restoring Retreat and bring back someone in the back. I don't think we'll ever would really do that, but it's always a possibility. Should be hitting Seraph with all this. Like, it actually might as well, like, we can kind of do stuff like this too, but this probably actually gets more damage onto Seraph right now. It probably doesn't matter next time. Yeah. Him going down to 85 is really sad, so I don't know if we're ever actually gonna play that. Yeah, I don't know if we ever play Adaptive Mutation here because our Animus of Will is just getting so much attack damage that I don't think we would ever end up doing that. Which is okay. I'm not concerned about it. You going up? Yeah, you're gonna go up, Seraph. Of course you are. That's okay. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna continue to stack on the damage here. You know, it's standard procedure at this point. We might as well raise that Gilded Wing up, because the Gilded Wing's gonna get just swept away with the current. 163 damage on our Animus of Will. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. Alright. So the melee weakness means that you should be dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything we can do to save our sweeper here. Which actually means I think I want to Vine Grasp that one. Not that it matters, but it probably was more correct still to do it up here. But it just makes me feel a little bit more secure in that. I guess probably now is the right time to let this rip. It's just gonna add a good. It's gonna add 70 damage. It wasn't 70. It's gonna add 60 damage, and it's going to die either way. So, if we had gotten like any meaningful healing, we probably could have sustained our shell. That's also why I wanted that one and not the Shattered Shell, is because if in the event where it gets hit like that, we're very happy still to see that. This is a little bit scary, so I think we're gonna pivot a little bit. Not that I think it's gonna matter, but like it's just a little bit sketchy for me right now. Let's pull you up. Oh, he's already down to half health. Okay, I'm nowhere concerned about this now. This Sketches Salvation is really good against the Sarah. Especially because you're not probably going to hit the rally. Yeah, he's only getting a single attack in right now, which I'm fine with. I also forgot that we get one really good hit in, so he's only gonna get one hit. Not really scary whenever you don't buff him up. Honestly, I think that was the big thing, is that if we didn't get his rally up, we would have been fine on that lap. I say fine, but it would have been still a little rough, but... Alright, I'm happy with that one. That one was really, really interesting. I really want to... I need to do some more of these runs, because I've beaten one with every single character. I feel like every run that I have won has been, like, kind of OP in its own right. Interesting enough, though, I do think Wily could be really good with the Sirens from, like, the Sirens and the Incant Shark. The path that we went with him was actually really awesome. The 2 Incant heal is really good, and as you saw, I was drawing through my whole deck. I drew through my deck in 3 turns.